Hey everyone, Mike Klingler here with an update about Digital World Exchange. The deadline is on June 1st to get your free DWE tokens. And it's not in exchange for your tech coin. It's just if you show the owner of Digital World Exchange the amount of tech coin you have, they will give you the same amount free in Digital World Exchange token. And DWE isn't launched yet. It's supposed to launch in June, but it's an exchange in the United States if it does launch. He has the technical background to be able to pull this off. I have my doubts legislatively, getting over the policy and the procedures and so forth in the United States is not easy, but this guy has accomplished a lot in business before. He has a great demeanor about him, phenomenal, person, I think, from my conversations with him, and I think he really could pull it off. So that's why I wanted to share this. I am not getting anything at all for sharing this. I want you to understand that. And you also have to understand, like, he's processing a lot of people. And as we've experienced in cryptocurrency with even the largest organizations, it's probably going to get bottlenecked here as it approaches the June 1st deadline. I wanted to let those of you know I have heard and I've seen people saying in the last day or two that they're not getting the confirmation email when they try to sign up and get an account at Digital World Exchange. So something's breaking on that front. It was working before. I know he has an incredible tech team. To be able to put together what they already have for those that have gotten in there, and I know thousands and thousands of you have. I think last I heard 30,000 people had registered in there. So they're very tech savvy, better than any I've personally known who's put together a project like this. So I'm sure they'll get it dealt with, but when you're dealing with that many people, sometimes emails get blocked just because of the sheer numbers. It happens, and there's a lot of red tape you got to go through when you're dealing with a lot of people through systems like that because of the way the spam laws are set up or the procedures that they have to blocking spam and so forth. So anyway, here's what you can do if you tried to register with Digital World Exchange to get your free DWE token. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you have TechCoin, you can go look at the other videos on the YouTube channel you're on right now and look for the ones that say Digital World Exchange or TechCoin, Digital World Exchange, and you can see how to go about doing this. I'm really speaking to those that have been trying to get registered before June 1st but having trouble. The first thing you could do is email support@digitalworldexchange.com and let them know, when of course, you needed to send them a screenshot proving how much tech coin you had, but you might want to let them know that you've been having trouble setting up an account. So that's the first thing that you can do. And I'm sure they're just getting bottlenecked like crazy because there's a deadline here, and you've got probably 100,000 or more people probably contacting them. I'm sure it's insane. So email them, but expect, give them time to respond back. As long as you get the email in there, I'm sure he'll honor it. Again, I don't know him extremely well, but I'm trusting that he'll honor it. Again, I'm not getting anything out of this. I'm just trying to help you guys because we've all been through the ringer with USI Tech and the tech coin. And if this turns out to be something valuable and you didn't have to pay for it, it'd be quite extraordinary. For those of you wondering, why would he give you something for free? Well, because he's promoting his exchange. He needs a lot of people and he wants there to be a community. And he lost $80,000 in USI Tech. So there's a bit of a connection between him and all of you. And he's a very successfully minded person, and so he's turning a negative into a positive. He lost 80 grand, but here's a way to give back to you, bring in a bunch of people, feel like part of a community, and to do his best to serve you guys to create a successful exchange. It totally makes sense why he might want to offer this. It's quite extraordinary if he pulls it off. I don't know if he'll pull it off, but if he does, I would assume that DWE would be worth quite a bit. I'm not getting anything for promoting this other than just to try to help, which is the least I could do, and I'll be looking for a million other things I can do for those in USI Tech that have been through the ringer, as I have, as the owner of Digital World Exchange, and all of us have. Who knows? This could be the silver lining. You never know, and it's free to get your DWE token. So if you've had trouble setting up an account, it sounds like everything was going great. I had no challenge, and I hadn't heard of the first 30,000 or so people that registered having a challenge. But as of about 2 days ago, I heard people were having a challenge setting up an account because some of you weren't getting your confirmation email. You can go to digitalworldexchange.com and go to login. So let me just walk you through these steps. Digitalworldexchange.com and go to sign in up in the upper right-hand corner. And then when you come here, if you've already tried to set up an account but you didn't get your confirmation email, you could try this. You could go to forgot password and then enter in the email that you entered when you tried to register, and maybe that will trigger it, you know, and then you click, you hit, you enter the email, then you hit, I'm not a robot, and then you hit reset, and it might then email you the, the email that you're trying to get. Maybe that'll do it. If that doesn't do it, as I said, then you can literally just email support@digitalworldexchange.com. Make sure you send in a screenshot of your tech coin, so before June 1st, and try to get an account set up at Digital World Exchange, and do those 2 steps if you're not getting the confirmation email, okay? Just to get this, if you want to do this. Again, I'm not pushing you to do it, just it's free, so why not? It's kind of a big deal if he pulls off getting a United States exchange made here in the United States. He's going to launch with 15 coins, and he's going to keep adding more. Like I say, he's definitely got the ability, fundamentally, skill-wise, financially, etc. So kind of a unique opportunity, I think. If you didn't hear about all this and you have TechCoin, you want to catch up, look for other videos on this channel that you're on right now. There are other videos on this channel that show you how to, that show you how to do this. You may want to subscribe to this channel that you're on right now to get more updates and kind of keep you in touch. I've invited him onto a webinar. He's so slammed right now, might be a month from now, but I'll do my best to keep you guys in touch with this for as long as I'm seeing that he's doing his best to deliver on this incredible promise. Like, I will support it even though I'm getting nothing out of it. I did send in my screenshot for those of you that have TechCoin with the escrow account with me. I'm doing everything I can to get you your TechCoin. I have no promises. I'm doing absolutely everything I possibly can, and I sent an email out to those that were part of that. And I'll keep updating everybody on this channel. So subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want more updates about Digital World Exchange. This is a slide that I covered on what you need to send in and what you need to show, and some things that you need to do. Look for the other videos on this channel as well if you miss those, so you get caught up on what this is all about. Again, the deadline is June 1st, so I would start way before then if you haven't already. And again, I gave you 2 steps that you could take if you're having trouble registering, getting your account set up at Digital World Exchange. Again, some people have been having trouble because they're not getting the confirmation email, and I think it's because they've processed tens of thousands of people in a short period of time, and sometimes it starts going into spam folders or not even making it to you because there's so many people that they're emailing, and it's probably not a seasoned, it's brand new. So that can happen. When I used to have a list of like 500,000 people I would email, sometimes a lot of them wouldn't make it through for the same kind of reason. So that might be what they're dealing with, and it might take them a little while to get that resolved. So you usually have to pay money to the Grand Poobah. Paid back in the olden days, it was 10 grand. It's probably a lot more now to get whitelisted on some of these things. Like, who knows what hoops they're going to have to jump through as a large organization now emailing so many people, but I suspect that might be partly what's happened. Maybe their servers are just overloaded. I'm sure as we approach the June 1st deadline, they're just getting bottlenecked. So if you've emailed support@digitalworldexchange.com, don't expect an immediate response. As we get closer to that June 1st deadline, they're going to be really, really bottlenecked. Like, appreciate the realities and understand that even companies processing hundreds of millions of dollars in crypto, like Binance. If you email Binance, it can take a while to hear from them. Coinbase or GDAX, it can take forever to hear from them. So I'm sure I promise you, he's doing everything he possibly can. They're brand new. This promotion's probably turned out to bring a lot more attention than he expected, and it would probably turned out to be a lot more successful and well received than he expected, because I know they were at like 30,000 people in a very short period of time, and I bet as we approach June 1st, it's going to be insane. He's probably at over 100,000 people. So keep that all in mind and just get in your screenshot showing your TechCoin before June 1st, and hopefully he'll honor it. He told me that he will, and that's all I know at this point. It doesn't cost you anything, and I just gave you 2 steps that you can take if you're not getting your confirmation email. I hope this helped. Be sure to subscribe to this channel you're on right now if you want to get more updates, because I will be following up on this a lot. I'm extremely curious to see how it goes, and I'll be extraordinarily impressed If he has a legitimate exchange in the United States where people can trade fiat currency for crypto and exchange different cryptocurrencies, and the community he's building in there, and all the cool things that he's building in there, it would be quite impressive. And you'll definitely want some DWE token for free if all that happens. So why not? You're leveraging somebody working his tail off who's put in millions, and he's got the technology already built, it looks like. So follow this video, hit subscribe, or this channel, hit subscribe for more updates. Hopefully I'll be doing a webinar with Alex, the owner of DWE here, not too long from now.